Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Christine. So today we are doing a foundation review and wear test. I will be comparing these two foundations. I just have heard so much about the both of these that, especially this one, thought it'd be kind of fun to compare the both of these together, and I will wear one foundation on one side of my face and the other on the other side. I'll wear it for the rest of the day and come back, update you guys throughout the day. Anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing my foundation review and wear test between these two foundations, first make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and the little notification bell, and let's go ahead and get started. But I did just film a date night get ready with us with Brandon, and he actually agreed to let me do his makeup if we can get that video to 1,000 thumbs up. So I'll link it down below, but make sure you guys check out that video. It's really fun and we answer a couple questions as well, and he also picks out my outfits. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So I went ahead and sped through my eyebrows, but thought I would include it this time just because I kind of get a lot of questions about my eyebrows. I just never really include a routine. I feel like I'm not that good at doing my eyebrows. So first off, both of these foundations, let me look up how much they go for. This Loreal Infallible foundation retails for $14.99 on Ulta and $11.99 on Target. The Maybelline 24H retails for $11.99 at Ulta and $9.99 at Target. So they're both 1 fluid ounce, so they're pretty comparable. I try to get like as similar of colors as possible. In the Infallible, I got the shade 485. And the Maybelline in 310 Sun Beige. And I normally, in the Maybelline Fit Me, I wear 310, so I thought this would be a really good match. On this side, I'm going to go ahead and put on the Maybelline foundation, and then on this side, I'm going to put the L'Oreal. I want to quickly compare the two texture of these. Okay, so I definitely thought it was a screw top, but it actually has a pump. Both of these foundations actually come with a pump as well, so drugstore is really stepping it up. So we're going to do one pump of this Maybelline foundation. It's actually super thick. And then this L'Oreal foundation I'm going to put right here. The L'Oreal foundation is a little bit more runny. This one is L'Oreal. This is the Maybelline. The Maybelline one looks a little bit more like pinky colored. So I'm going to start with the Maybelline first. Yeah, so it looks like that color is going to be a good match. Okay, so on the skin, it looks absolutely gorgeous. This really looks like my skin but better. Color is a little bit dark, which is fine. I usually like to go in with a little bit of a darker foundation. On camera it almost looks a little bit too like yellow-ish, but in real life it looks really good. In the summer when I get a little bit tanner, this will match me a lot better, but just right now I'm just been so pale. Okay, so that is what that foundation looks like. It looks super pretty. You can tell it covered up a lot of my scars. I would say medium to full coverage, but I love the like demi matte finish. It's not super dewy, but it's not super matte as well. It just looks like the natural glisten of my actual skin. None of my pores are emphasized or anything like that. I don't really find that it blurred out my pores, but it also didn't emphasize them as well, so I'm not mad at that. So next I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal, and then going in with my Morphe brush on this side. This foundation smells really good too. It smells really like light and fresh. It is super pretty. I feel like it has a really similar finish. This side we have the L'Oreal, and this side we have the Maybelline. Close up, I don't notice a difference in like my pores. Both sides have a really similar finish. On the skin they look exactly the same, so I think it'll be like a wear test situation. I'm sure they're gonna wear differently throughout the day, but right now, initially when you put them on, you can't tell a difference between either side. But I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and I'm just gonna speed through it. But I did just film a full contour and highlight routine, so if you guys are interested in seeing like an in-depth tutorial on how I contour and highlight, I did both cream products and powder products, so I will link that up in the corner if you guys haven't seen that yet. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through the rest of the makeup. I kind of wanted to play with this new eyeshadow palette, and I do really like it. I am more of a like warm tone gal, so putting on that grayish transition color kind of threw me off a little bit, but the colors in here are really pretty. I will say some of it was blending a little bit patchy, so like this eye, the blending is a little bit patchy, so I don't know if it was the powders or these new brushes that I was trying out, but I will keep trying this and let you guys know on my Instagram. But if you take a look at my skin up close, everything looks super good. You really cannot tell a difference between both sides, and I didn't wear primer just because I don't usually wear primers in my day-to-day life, and then I didn't set it with a setting spray as well just because I want to see the wear test of the actual foundation itself. So my skin looks really nice and it just looks like actual skin, so I'm going to go ahead and just so you can see my skin and apparently my messy hair. I also just got out of the shower not that long ago, so I'm actually going to go do my hair as well, but it is currently 3:09. I'm going to go ahead and check in with you guys throughout the day. I will check in with you guys later. Okay, I wanted to check in with you guys. This is outside in natural lighting. This is what the skin looks like. You really cannot tell a difference between the two sides. Up close, it looks the same. I haven't had to blot my face or anything, and everything just looks really flawless and matte, and it's only been a couple hours. I checked my hair like I had a watch, but it's only been like 2.5 hours, but so far everything looks just as good as when I put it on. So anyways, I'm gonna check back in with you guys later tonight. Hi everyone, so I am back and it is currently 10:30. It's like 10:38, so I stayed up as late as I possibly could, but I feel like the last few days I just haven't been getting good sleep, so it's just, I need to end this video. Put on the foundation around like 1-ish, so it's been about 9-ish hours of wear. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see the makeup, but both sides of my face look really good. It looks like this side has more of my like bronzer, contour, and blush still on my face, whereas this side, a lot of it has faded. I haven't blotted at all today. I didn't use the setting spray. I haven't even touched my face or anything, and the way that my skin looks now is pretty incredible considering how oily my skin is. Usually, like if I was using my Fit Me foundation, I would have already needed to blot my face like 2 or 3 times. Really impressed with how the two of these wore throughout the day. It just looks like my skin is a little bit dewy, like it doesn't look like I have a ton of oils coming through, so I'm really impressed with that. Around my nose area, it is kind of breaking up a little bit, but almost every single foundation that I've tried has broken up around my nose area. Like I'm just so oily that that's just like a given, so I totally expect that. On this side, I put the Maybelline 24H foundation, and it almost looks like more of my powder makeup, and everything else that I put on top is more intact, but I don't know if that was because I was like touching my face or whatever. Both sides, my pores are pretty noticeable, especially in this area, just because I've worn the foundation for so long. A lot of my oils are coming through up here, but as far as everything else goes, I'm really impressed by this foundation because normally by the end of the day I wouldn't even have my blush on anymore. Everything that I applied on is still on my face. Like it looks like I was just wearing any ordinary like normal or dewy foundation for a couple hours. It doesn't look like I've been wearing this foundation for the entire day. So I'm gonna go ahead and blot it and see how it looks. This is my little blotting sheets from Muji, so I'm just gonna take a sheet and touch up this side. So I would say after touching up and blotting, this side looks more flawless. You can't even see my pores. It just looks like I had freshly applied my makeup on this side. And then on this side, you can kind of see it is caking a little bit around my like pores and nose area. Like it just didn't really touch up that nicely when I blotted it. But as far as everything else goes, like it's not breaking up anywhere else. You can't see that it's worn off on my face at all. Like overall, I'm really impressed with this foundation. I would say if you have oily skin like me and you want something that wears a really long time and touches up really nicely, I almost like the Maybelline 24H foundation more, which is surprising to me because I've heard a lot of people talk about both of these foundations, but I feel like the Loreal Infallible is so raved about. I thought for sure I was gonna like that foundation a lot more. Both of these colors are beautiful. You can't even tell like on my face what side is what because the shades are so similar to each other, and it just looks like I freshly applied it. So I really like the Maybelline foundation. I like it more than the L'Oreal one. I hope you guys don't mind that I ended this video early. I'm about to post an IGTV tomorrow on my Instagram, obviously on my IGTV, but it is going to be about a lot of questions that you guys have been asking me. How I started getting PR as a micro-influencer, how I grew my channels, how do I balance my social media with my full-time job. All these questions that were commonly asked, I just covered it all in this IGTV. So if you're seeing this video, the IGTV will already be up, so I'll link it down below, but make sure you add me on Instagram if you haven't already and check that out just because it is so highly asked about, and it's only about 10 minutes long, so just throw it on while you're having breakfast or doing your makeup or something like that. But anyways, this brings us to the end of this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this wear test, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see next. And I do have an office lookbook video coming next week, so make sure you have the little notification bell on for that so you don't miss it. And anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.